What's better, a sauna or a cold plunge? And what's better when you're struggling with Menieres and dizziness? Let's follow the blood to find out. When you go into a sauna, your blood rushes to your extremities, to the exterior. We find that this is very beneficial for your heart health and for your brain health. So people whose blood tends to be interior most of the time and don't sweat, usually our older population, find great benefits in sauna. When you go into a cold plunge, your blood rushes to your interior, and you get a huge spike in adrenaline, endorphins, and your sympathetic nervous system. This can be very beneficial for people who are more active, who sweat more frequently, as this can help with muscle soreness. It is also beneficial for people who struggle with a moderate amount of depression, as that spike in endorphin and adrenaline is a great way to feel good and get going in the morning. But what about if you're struggling with Menieres or dizziness? People with those presentations tend to have heat above and cold below. Heat above meaning inflammation in the face or migraines, and cold below meaning that people with chronic illnesses tend to have increase in sympathetic nervous system, which causes coldness in the hands and feet. So going into a sauna can aggravate symptoms, and going into a cold plunge can aggravate symptoms. The way that you fix that is by putting cold on the face and warm on the feet. When you put cold water on your face, you actually get a lot of the benefits of coldness, as it causes vasoconstriction, decreases inflammation in the face, but none of the negative side effects in the increase of sympathetic nervous system or stress response. You actually stimulate a dive reflex, which causes the heart to slow down, your breathing to slow down, and your nervous system to calm down. When you put heat on just your feet, you see a lot of benefits in the heat. You can induce a light sweat, you can get increased blood circulation to the extremities, but you get none of the risks of causing dizziness by too much heat going to your head. So for people struggling with dizziness, Meniere's disease, cold water on the face, warm water on the feet is a great and safe way to help improve your symptoms. If you find any of this information helpful, I do write a blog about Meniere's disease and dizziness and vertigo that has other tips and tricks that I found along the way treating myself and my patients. You're feel free to check that out.